Chapter 15. The Perfect Continuous Tense. Present Perfect Continuous Tense. The present perfect continuous tense indicates the action that began in the past and is continuing up to the present time or having an effect. We form present perfect continuous tense like this: has or have plus been plus present participle form of verb plus ing. Read the following sentences. He has been playing computer games for 2 hours. The train has been standing in the station for half an hour. They have been talking on the phone for an hour. You have been brushing your teeth regularly. To make the negative form, we insert not between have been or has been. For example, he has not been playing computer games for 2 hours. The train has not been standing at the station for half an hour. They have not been talking on the phone for an hour. You have not been brushing your teeth regularly. To make the interrogative form, we place have or has in the beginning of the sentence. For example, has he been playing computer games for 2 hours? Has the train been standing at the station for half an hour? Have they been talking on the phone for an hour? Have you been brushing your teeth regularly? Past perfect continuous tense. The past perfect continuous tense denotes that the action had continued for a certain time period to the point of the past time mentioned. We use this tense to talk about the things that were going on in the past when something happened. We form past perfect continuous tense like this: subject plus had plus been plus present participle form of verb plus ing. Read the following sentences. I had been watching television when the rain started. She had been sleeping for several hours. To make the negative form, we insert not between had been. For example, I had not been watching television when the rain started. She had not been sleeping for several hours. To make the interrogative form, we place had in the beginning of the sentence. For example, had I been watching television when the rain started? Had she been sleeping for several hours? Future perfect continuous tense. The future perfect continuous tense denotes the partial completion of an action in the future along with continuity of the remaining action. This indicates an action as being in progress over a period of time that will end sometime in the future. This tense is not commonly used. We form the future perfect continuous tense like this: subject plus will or shall plus have been plus present participle form of verb plus ing. For example, we shall have been playing for 2 hours if we continue for some more time. I shall have been waiting for 2 hours by 6 p.m. To make the negative form, we insert not after will or shall. For example, we shall not have been playing for 2 hours if we continue for some more time. I shall not have been waiting for 2 hours by 6 p.m. To make the interrogative form, we place will or shall in the beginning of the sentence. For example, shall we have been playing for 2 hours if we continue for some more time? Shall I have been waiting for 2 hours by 6 p.m.? Let's recapitulate. Present perfect continuous tense is used for an action that started in the past and is likely to continue for some time in future as well. To show the time, use for or since soon after the verb. To construct sentence in the present perfect continuous tense, start as follows: subject plus has or have plus been plus verb plus ing plus since or for plus time. I have been reading this novel for the last 1 month or since January. Past perfect continuous tense. Use the same method as explained for the present perfect continuous and replace has or have with had, as I had been reading this novel for the last 1 month. The reading of the novel is over in this sentence. Future perfect continuous tense is used to show the partial completion of an action in the future along with the remaining continuity of it. The tense is now very rarely used. Form a sentence in the future perfect continuous tense like this: subject plus will or shall plus have plus been plus verb plus ing plus since or for plus time. I shall have been reading this novel for 2 hours if I continue reading it for a month. To form a sentence in the negative in the perfect continuous tense, use not after has, have, had, will or shall. Examples: I have not been reading this novel for the last 1 month. Present: I had not been reading this novel for the last 1 month. Past: I shall not have been reading this novel for the next 1 month. Future: